What's up, guys? It's Tyler Byers with Barbells and Barbecue, and today we're going to show you how to make poor man's burnt ends. Now, what is a poor man's burnt end? Typically, a burnt end is made with brisket. So today we're using a much cheaper cut with similar fat content, the chuck roast. That said, let's get after it. All right, guys, I got about a 3-pound chuck roast sitting right in front of me here. What we're going to do is totally optional, but I think it really adds flavor. So we're going to do a method called dry brining, which is simply adding salt, put it in the fridge overnight. What's going to happen is it's going to pull out the moisture. Think a watered down Coca-Cola, right? A Coke fresh out of the can, crisp. Add ice to it, half hour later it's watered down. So what we're doing is eliminating that. We're pulling moisture from the meat, which will intensify the beef flavor. So we're going to go liberally with kosher salt on both sides. Flip it. As you can see, I got it on a wire rack too. So we're going to put it open air kitchen, refrigerator, I'm sorry. So, it's good. Just like this. So, overnight, in the fridge, good to go. But for the sake of the social medias and the gods of the social media platform, I've got 2 done for you. So, as you can see, look at the color difference. It's sticky to the touch. It's brown, which is what meat should look like. And the moisture's pulled out. So this morning, tapped them down with a paper towel. Now all we have to do is cube them up, season them, and put them on the smoker. So let's get started. So we'll start. The key with this is cutting them in about uniform 1 inch by 1 inch cubes, right? The more uniform we cut, the more even they're going to cook. So just really, really important. So we'll get started with that. I also recommend ice cold meat. Like, put this in the freezer for 20 minutes. Let it get really, really cold. Not frozen, but easy to cut through. All right, we got it all cubed up. Now we're ready for seasoning. So I've got my beef blend here. It's pretty simple. It's equal parts kosher salt and I like 16 mesh coarse ground pepper. Link in the description below at Amazon. Pretty cheap, but really, really, really coarse to add both flavor and bark. So liberally season here. You cannot over season this. Just gotta toss them around. Then I've got a trick up my sleeve. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put them on top of a wired rack underneath an aluminum pan. So what that's gonna do is, typically with burn ends, people add another fat source like butter or beef tallow, but why not take advantage of the smoked beef fat that's going to come off this? So we'll lay these down, get them on smoke. All right, guys, today we're smoking my Camp Chef pellet smoker using 100% oak Bear Mountain pellets. Now, whatever manufacturer you use, make sure it does say 100% hardwood on the bag. Some add flavors that are off-putting and hurt the bark. So just be sure 100% hardwood. So set to 250 degrees. This first guy's pretty easy, just slide her in. I am gonna probe it. Now right here, I'm not really worried about temp as much as I am color. So we're gonna go about 2 hours-ish, hour and a half, 2 hours pending. But we'll check it after an hour and a half. If the color's good, we'll move on to finish. But first, let's get the color, temp later. Then the rest, just add to the rack. So, let's get going. All right, guys, meat's loaded. So ideally, if the stars do align, in 2 hours we'll come back to roughly internal temp of around 185, 190, then push to finish with a beautiful bark. But until then, sit back, enjoy a nice beverage, and wait to enjoy the fruits of our labor. Till then. All right, kids, we've rounded third. Now we're headed for home. All we have left to do is sauce, smoke for another hour and 15 minutes, and rest, and then bash. So, little pro tip though for you. As you can see, the steam coming off the sauce. A little before, me, it was about 25 minutes before I knew I was going to pull them. I heated up my sauce because I don't want to add a cold sauce to hot meat. That just lengthens the cooking time, and I'm impatient. So, check out this rendered fat we've got. It's going directly in the sauce. So all that love for those few hours of cooking are now in the sauce. Give that a quick stir. and then we'll hit these up. Now, this isn't supposed to be burn-in stew. We just want them coated with the sauce. They don't need to be swimming in the sauce. That's my job. So, just sauce them with your favorite barbecue sauce. It just so happens my favorite is mine, Tank's Buckeye Bourbon Barbecue Sauce. It'll be in the store someday. So just give them a toss. Make sure everyone's coated, everyone's happy. I know some folks cover these, others leave them uncovered. I choose to cover more like, I know I said not too much sauce, but it's more like acting as a braise and lets that moisture recirculate inside. I think that helps kind of steam the meat and allows it to get to temp quicker, plus breaks down that connective tissue. So that's what we're gonna do. Take it a little more over here in the right field. But yeah, we'll get these covered. Back on the smoker, kept at 250 by the way, just in case you guys are wondering. I know some people crank it up a little higher, but 250 seems to be the sweet spot for me. So we'll cover these. Get them back in for the win. All right, guys, the time has finally come. We've reached the finish line. So had these suckers resting. Got my brother Luke here to confirm that what I'm saying is the truth, right? But I don't think you guys are going to test that. So anyway, here we go. Take a look at them. They look gorgeous, just as we wanted, right? Temped about 201. So yeah, now it's time to give them a go. But I don't think we're going to be disappointed. Pulls right apart. So cheers to you, brother.
Cheers, man. Looks good.
Give them a go. Poor man's burn-ins. Pretty awesome.
Yeah,
so, as the nights progress too, we've elevated our libations. So, drinking a nice Eagle Rare store pick here. So, good stuff. But yeah, very, very easy to make. Short if you run short of time. Sister-in-law over there laughing it up.
My wife, don't worry about it.
Don't worry about her. But anyway, yeah. So, poor man's again brisket, anywhere between $7 to $10 a pound. This cost me $4.49 a pound, so about half the cost. And a really fun cook. I'm really impressed with the Bear Mountain chips or pellets. They did really well. So everything we use today will be a link to affiliate in the description. No sponsorship whatsoever, but just proud of the product we use. So be sure to click that, get yourself set up just like we are. But again, recipes are totally customizable. This is just a foundation. So use your favorite rubs, your favorite sauces, all that good stuff. But yeah, this is pretty awesome. Pretty happy. So if you like this channel, punch that subscribe button, like, comment, share. We're going to be continuing to do Barbells and barbecue posts and recipes. So yeah, as always, here at Barbells and Barbecue, we are lifting weights and crushing plates. Cheers, man.
Damn right.
Take care, guys.
Me. Glass tower.
Ready?
Okay, I'm ready.